You are listening to the Just Sayin podcast.
Especially my raspy voice right now, since I'm like losing it.
It's okay. It's been like repeated.
All right, we're recording.
Hey guys, we're at Just Sayin podcast, and
We are actually currently doing a little something different, a little interesting right now. Kind of a first ever. We are
live on Instagram
on 2 different accounts.
The Just Sayin Instagram account
and the Alexandra S Artistry Instagram
whoa,
with a K.
Okay.
Alexandra. But I mean, yeah, we have a question from Breath of Henna. Shout out. She's amazing henna artist, has an amazing business, and her question was, it's so important to include technology in your creative space, but how does one take a break when running a business? So what do you think?
It's a very good question. I'm actually really impressed.
How do you take a break?
How do I take a break?
Yeah, how do we take a break?
I'm constantly on my phone, and my friends are like, do you ever just leave this thing alone?
So
I'm
am
like,
I.
trust me, I'm not just texting people, I'm actually trying to answer emails here. And I wish...
Instagram messages.
Trying to
Yeah.
form my future.
Comments, yes.
I'm constantly answering emails. Like if I don't have my Facebook open, because some people don't like email. Some people just like to directly message you on Facebook. And you do lose out on business sometimes, especially in the business that I'm in. I'm doing a lot of artistic stuff. People just want a fast response, and if you don't answer right away, you'll lose your opportunity for that second. So
Yep.
I can't take a break unless I hire someone to like do all the work for me.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
understand where you're coming from. A lot of what I'm currently doing too is, well, first off, I'm in the baby stages of creating a not-for-profit on my own. I'm also creating a business with my cousin while running multiple other Instagram accounts. I literally have 6 Instagram accounts, including my own, attached. And it is absolutely ludicrous because it's so hard to keep track of everything, but you have to. And sometimes it actually bothers me that I'm on my phone so much, and not even for personal reasons. So I've actually had to literally create alarms on my phone to remind me to stop
Sorry.
doing what I'm doing and just to like take an hour of a break, because I don't want to have anxiety when my phone isn't by my side. I want to have a life outside of what is on my phone. Hello.
That's very
We're
true.
here. Yes.
What do you think, Sal?
So, tell us how you feel.
So if you're running a business and everything and you depend on technology, how do you take a break from it? Constantly being on your phone, checking your emails, going online.
What you could do is you can say, like, 9 o'clock every night, turn off your phone.
yeah.
That works too. Like, that could be a thing. You could do that. You can just kind of set your own parameters for stuff. Yeah, I don't own a business, so I can't really comment on this.
No,
Unless this is considered like a business, but like,
well, in a sense, you are like managing
yeah.
a podcast. You are managing something, so it does
so
absolutely 100%
yeah, exactly.
count.
How do I take a break? Well, I kind of set like goals for myself. It's like, okay, I'm going to edit this podcast, this episode,
Creating
by this date.
timelines.
Yeah, and then I
Right.
can like queue it up, and then it'll post, and then I got to figure out what like I can do for the logos and stuff.
See, Bertha Hannah is
Yeah.
saying, but taking breaks is so crucial. Self-love and healing is so important.
Exactly.
We lose on the concept of slowing down. So how do you stay connected while having a disconnect? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does make
Definitely.
sense.
Yeah, sometimes you need just like to rejuvenate, just
Yeah.
You do.
stop.
And you know what? Even if you're not running a business, you feel the urge of like, man, I'm just totally digging right now. Like a vacation would be so
Yeah.
useful right now. Like I just need to get away from work, from all the stresses of life in general.
Balance, honestly, and like creating a routine and really sticking to it does a lot for self-care, because self-care, especially when you're so busy and you're constantly on the go, is absolutely crucial. So I 1000% agree
Yep.
with what you're saying. And so honestly, we have to live. We still have to have fun and enjoy your life, but you also need to remember to take a step back, reflect, breathe, eat right, sleep right, take care of yourself, because especially when you're doing things on your own, you kind of got to make sure everything has been taken into account, including yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know that
because
you can actually be considered a workaholic or addicted to
Yeah.
work.
High functioning anxiety.
Oh, that's totally me.
Yeah,
That
I
was me
feel
for a
that.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, it's no.
And you know what? I'm really OCD. I'm really like, you know what? If I don't do it, I know nobody else is going to do it right. Or maybe I just feel like I'm not confident in somebody else taking over just for a little bit. Because that happened to me once. I was working for like a publishing company and everything. I took a bit of a break. And as soon as I came back from my vacation and I let somebody else take over, it kind of fell apart. And yeah, we kind of not lost the business, but it just kind of like wasn't the same anymore. So yeah, that kind of like being afraid as a businesswoman or a businessman, and you know, taking a break from your emails. I mean, I think it's really crucial. But yeah, I think that fear of losing money, not having your business, you know, the same, or maybe kind of like causing an issue.
Thanks for the shout outs. The realm of having a business has its own goals, daily, weekly, monthly, annually. Girl, I feel you, but it's easier said than done. High
reading a
functioning
comment.
anxiety, OCD, exactly.
Yeah, and that, you know, that takes a big part
It does.
of you personally and how you deal with things as well, you know. And so when it comes to this situation, it's like, what do you really do?
Holding yourself accountable as well and self-reflection. I mean, obviously it takes a lot of time to even get to the point where you can say, oh, this is what I'm doing. I am being very detail specific. I literally don't know how to stop. It takes a long time for you to sit there and admit that
And I'm an
you're
artist.
a workaholic.
I'm like a perfectionist. And we were just kind of like covering this in a previous podcast, like what is perfection? There's no such thing.
Perfectionism is actually considered a disease.
That's crazy.
And she's saying, Breath of Henna saying, that's me too, and I agree to those wonderful ideal strategies, but we procrastinate. Tim Urban mentioned that on
TEDx.
TEDx.
I
But
love
again,
TED
what do
Talks.
you
Oh my
really...
gosh.
Oh, yeah.
TED Talks, life.
But again, what do you really do? Yeah, that's a really good question. Honestly, you have to just break loose and be like, I need to take breaks. You need a balance in life. You can't just be like, work, 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 money, 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 money. Where did your life go? I mean, yeah, success is great. A lot of businesses do fall apart, but you know what? Sometimes when you do lose a business or you feel like things are falling apart, maybe because you need to slow down. And
You can also like replace business with like career or job or relationship, you know?
yeah.
But it all depends on the person.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to fit into that mold. And not everyone wants to fit into the mold where they're business builders either. To each their own.
Yeah. Breath of Henna is saying, that's me too, and I agree to those wonderful... Oh, sorry. I'm reading the same thing.
It happens.
I'm sorry. But no, I totally agree. For those people that finally reach that level of stress and they're like, okay, time to slow down, that's when they realize it. But some people know how to manage their time. It really depends. I don't know.
Everyone is different. Everyone has something that will work for one person and will be complete and total garbage advice to the other.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of the situation.
Hi, Christian.
I really
Kinda.
like the questions that she's asking. Do you think what we're doing is a trend? Do you ever think others are controlling this anxiety? Has this world become saturated in this tech-based community?
Yes.
Awesome questions. Do you think
You're making me think.
Do you think what we're doing is a trend? Maybe I can ask a question to counter your question. Do you mean like using technology as a part of our business, I guess? Like
Yeah.
to build it?
Yeah.
So I think it's a trend. I think it's something that will always kind of be substantial from now on because that's just the way life is. We're
Well-
also technology based.
Now everything has become technology based. I mean, first it was Facebook. Like I have a page on Facebook. Now it's become harder to get viewers. Now it's, you know, becoming Instagram. Then you got Live. We're using Live. Like, look, we're on a phone right now.
Talking to it. Talking to
it.
you.
We're not taking a break. So I don't know. Maybe okay. How about making it fun? Not always making it feel like it's work. Because you guys, as soon as you take a break, you fall behind. Exactly. So I think it is also part of our lives now where everything is just so fast.
Oh, yeah. Slowing down is almost a foreign concept. So when you do actually take that time to go on a vacation and it's like, whoa, your body almost goes into shock because it's like, I don't have to do anything right now. I'm not doing anything right now. Why? This is weird.
I've taken times where I'm like,
It's
guys,
alien.
I'm not going to be on Facebook for a week. I don't really... I hold accountable to it where it's like I don't actually stay away for a week, but I try very hard. Unless I'm like away and there's like no Wi-Fi.
Of
Exactly.
course.
So like wait, we use technology to unwind when we want to get away from technology to de-stress ourselves from our businesses. But I don't even know.
What a double-edged sword it's turned into. Really, though. Do you remember? Okay, this is something to consider. Do you remember back when, like, MSN became a big thing, MySpace became a big thing, texting became a big thing, and we used to say to each other, be right back?
Yeah,
No one ever says that anymore. We're all always connected.
That's true.
There's no such thing as be right back.
No such thing.
And if you say someone be right back, they're like, what?
What do you mean?
You're going for a pee break? That's impossible. You can message me while you're peeing.
You
and
can
you don't even have to
multitask.
tell me. Like,
I remember the MSN was like you were getting up from the computer.
All the time. Now it's just...
That was so funny.
or POS, parent over shoulder.
Parent over shoulder. I remember that. That was mad.
All right, so we have a question on live right here, and Christian is saying, about the question. I think you can control anxiety along values and roles played in society. Moms and dads have to enforce the no cell phones at the dinner table rule. That's just one way to handle anxiety technology. But mom and dad's not going to be like, don't answer your phone, answer your client right now so you can run your business properly. Yeah, and Breath of Henna saying on live, absolutely, regime is important, wavelengths of the same energy are necessary. We're just plugging my phone in because it's dying. We need it.
It's
we need
going
it.
down.
I guess it means you have to hold it now.
Yeah, whatever, I'll hold it.
There you go.
Oh, that extra work.
Oh, that sounded so nice.
All right. Well, so yeah, this is Sal, the only one just jumping in the background. But yeah, no, I totally agree with you. So, I think we all feel like we always need to feel like we're connected, but I feel we should blame Facebook for that.
Honestly, I feel like it was
Holy
since
shit.
Facebook blew up that all of a sudden everyone was just absorbed.
Yeah.
Constantly updating statuses.
No, it wasn't just Facebook. It was just like Facebook,
Twitter.
and then the phones happened, and
cell
then
phones, texting, BBM.
The
Skype
apps.
happened.
Yeah.
Now everything is
just blew up.
intertwined. We've got Snapchat, we've got Periscope, we've
Yeah.
got Facebook, we've got
Snapchat's pretty crazy. if you think about
Instagram.
it.
Snapchat is pretty good.
You can literally send pictures of what you're doing at any point
yeah.
in the day.
Videos.
No, totally. But
Chat.
why do we feel like we always have to feel, why do we feel like we should always be connected? I don't remember because people back in the day when they had businesses, they didn't have these sort of technologies. They didn't feel like they needed to feel connected to everyone like this. Running a business, they'll be like, okay, I'll answer you whenever I can via email. But now, because everything is so easily accessible, you're afraid that somebody else will take that opportunity before you do.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. But what do you think? Like, do you feel like you could take a break, like a week from Facebook and still kind of run your business?
No, realistically,
Yeah.
I feel like if you were to have to do that, you would have to have a team of individuals that have your back.
They're gonna pass it off to.
That you're going to be able to pass it off to. Because me personally, I am the same way. Like, I know it's important to have routine and to like find a couple of hours in a day or a few minutes in a day to take a break from your phone because it is not healthy to have your phone with you 24/7.
No.
But if you want to go on that 1 week vacation, if you want to go and actually enjoy yourself and take in what's around you because you need to take into account, this is the earth. We have to remember human connection. That's so incredibly important.
Yeah.
But realistically, I feel like you need to have a team or someone to have your back.
I'm so glad that I have an amazing team over here.
Hello.
Woo. I mean, I would actually. This is a good point.
What?
See, my voice is almost not there. I guess I can hear it, but I don't
all
know.
good.
If I wasn't able to make it, I know that we'll still keep going with Amanda and Sal, or
Vice
Sal can
versa.
interview someone individually. I can, blah blah blah.
Like the first 2 years, it was just me interviewing random people. Like
Yeah.
it was like, I want to make this work.
And
Go!
it's still working.
Go!
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Which
can't
brings
believe
us
it's been
back
3
to
years.
the beginning. Would you feel comfortable leaving? Actually, that's funny. I was just saying I don't trust anyone taking over, and I trust you guys. So yeah, no, really.
What?
Oh,
Hypocrite.
what? But no, in general though, you can't really do everything on your own. You really, really can't.
It's having the right network of people and
Yeah.
working with like-minded people has a lot to do with like being successful and being comfortable with being able to say, all right, I need a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
How do you
wrap
take a
up.
break from technology when running a business?
Well, what if the business is technology?
Well, what if the business, I feel like
Technology is the
everything is
business.
kind of needing technology, but when you're doing a business like us where you need technology to run, kind of gets a little tough. I think that, it's okay to take a break take a vacation.
Everyone needs to take time for themselves. It's absolutely crucial. You do not want to burn out. You do not want to become so absorbed in your career and in your business that you lose sight of who you are and what you genuinely enjoy for pleasure.
And sorry for cutting you off. There is a book called Miracle Morning. I just don't remember the name of the author. Look it up. Basically, it teaches you how to stay balanced, how to be successful, and still have your own time alone. And he basically tells you to wake up early in the morning, take some time for your own self, your spirituality, whether you'd be praying, reading a book. Even if you take 10 to 15 minutes alone, you need that, okay? And if you want to take a few days, do it. There's no problem taking some time for yourself. And especially if you're running a business, everybody does it. Everybody
Literally.
does it. Like somebody that's owning a restaurant, they'll go away for a week. And you know what? Put your phone away. Don't answer your emails. You deserve it.
You do.
Let's go back to the caveman times.
Can we please?
How do we like survive?
I
without
miss just
smartphones?
calling my friends on their house phones
Well,
and not
we
having
are-
full display and just...
I miss is like
Listen, I remember when
Me-
I first had my cell phone, so I probably can be without one. And I remember, learning how to use the internet.
Oh, dial up,
yeah.
connecting,
the worst.
disconnecting. No, just not fun.
But yeah, so let's just sum this up and take some time for yourself, man.
Yes, take time for yourself.
You deserve it. You're worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
And we'll be back in a week because we're all going on vacation. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're doing. All right.
All right. Peace.
Bye.
Follow Just Sayin podcast on Instagram. Yeah.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.